Welcome to today's episode of The Wilkie Show. Take a seat, unwind, and enjoy as your host, Jacob Wilkinson-Hall, guides you through an engaging experience.
So the first question is, when and where did we first meet?
If I remember, we were in year 7. Were you in room 16 for your year 7 class? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw you in, we were in a line for going to the computer room, and I saw you talking to my mate Aiden. I wasn't really sure why, and then I heard Aiden told me that you were talking about trying to be in our band. Yeah, I mean, that's all I really remember. It's probably the first time I saw you.
Yeah. What was your first impression of each other when we met? I can't really put a word on it. But yeah, I definitely recognize that you're really enthusiastic about trying to be in our band. Do you remember any specific details about our first encounter?
Yeah, that's it, really. Just being in that line. That's all I really remember.
What inspired you to start producing music?
After year 9, my parents bought me a whole bundle. They got me an audio interface, got me a guitar pedal, they got me a MIDI keyboard, they got me almost everything. I just used that to its limit. And so I started producing music on my dad's laptop, and that didn't last long. But yeah, my dad got me a computer, so I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, I'm really happy, and I'm really grateful for what they've done, because they're the reason why I'm doing this. And it's just something I love doing, producing music and just make a new world. I know there's a lot of flops that I made. Yeah, I can discuss about that later.
Can you walk me through your process when producing a song?
The thing is, I actually don't produce songs like whole arrangements. That's still something I'm working on, because usually I have a lot of tracks, but they're just loops. I haven't really made a B section to my songs. Some of them I have, but it's just I haven't put in the effort to do that. But I used to do sampling. I don't do that often. But what that is basically, I take an old record, an old song, like from the 70s, 60s, 80s, soul, funk, jazz, those kind of songs. I just sample them, just manipulate them, push them up, chop them up, slow them down, and and then get other sounds, and then I just put a drum beat under it, and I produce that.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. But now, after that, I've been just messing around with the guitar and just listening to other music, and I've been really into reggae, right? So I'll be making a couple of reggae loops. I have a looper on my guitar pedal, and I just loop songs, and it's fun. Yeah. And recently I've been just trying to make. I usually get melodies in my head. I get melodies whenever I'm outside. If I was, in the shower, if I'm on a walk outside, I just always bring a phone on me so I can record it into my phone, like a voice memo. And
that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's what I usually do. And it's really nice. And it's also good to just meditate. It's really nice. Just use your mind. Just you by yourself, no phone. Just lay on the ground, breathe. And you get ideas from it, because you're away from distractions like phones. It's just you and your own thoughts. Yeah.
Well, what software do you use?
So when I first started using making music, I started on my dad's computer, and I was using the software called Ableton. Right. Ableton Lite. It came with the MIDI keyboard. Yeah. And there was a time where I couldn't use my dad's computer, and that time I had to use my own computer. It was a Chromebook, so I couldn't really do much on it. I was really limited.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, on the Chromebook. So, that's I made Living Life on the Chromebook. I used a website called BandLab,
I just used the stock sounds, just the instruments. Yeah. And then and then I jumped back on to Ableton when my dad got me a new computer. So yeah, really grateful for that. I have a lot more things I can explore, and I'm able to be more creative, and I'm not just limited. Yeah. So I use it to really push the limits, and yeah, I'm grateful for what I have.
Why did you do the school production?
Out of the, well, actually, let me ask you this question. Yeah, why did you do it?
Step out of my comfort zone.
Same, exactly. I was gonna say that. Yeah. Anything else?
That's really just it.
Yeah. Yeah, I did it for the same exact thing. Step out of my comfort zone, but I also did it to possibly talk to girls, which didn't really happen a lot.
You gonna do it again this year?
Probably not. I didn't really feel like I belonged at production. I didn't feel like, I didn't get comfortable there. I wasn't really myself, and I just didn't like have to make a new person, someone that I'm really not. Yeah. Did you like, are you gonna do production?
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna keep doing it the whole way through.
Good on ya.
So how did you get involved in the choir at school?
So started in year 7. I never did choir before that in primary school, but boys I didn't join the choir unison like the start of the year, but a couple of friends kept like telling me I should join, and that's the main reason why they wouldn't stop asking me to join. So yeah.
What is your favorite part about being in the choir?
The brotherhood. I like how it's just a smaller group too, so we get to know each other, especially in dimensions. Yeah, and also just getting to sing with each other. A couple of boys singing. What's wrong with that? Love it. I just really love the barbershop harmonies and singing a cappella. I love that.
We're just a band of brothers.
Exactly, band of brothers.
Can you share a memorable experience or performance in the choir?
In the choir. Probably the one that we really messed up at Cadenza. Yeah. There was a time where we were out of time for the song Duct Tape. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, same there.
Yeah. It was a bit scary, but it was still good because we had a standing ovation. That was probably the first standing ovation we got.
How has been in choir influence your musical ability or preferences?
I don't think choir has done that. I mean, it has taught me to look at voicings and of chords, harmony, but that's just some music theory stuff. But other than that, I don't think so. I mean, I have an appreciation for a cappella now. Yeah.
It's the favourite thing that comes around with us. We always do an a cappella in that big thing.
Yeah. Because we don't have to rely on the piano. And it's just the voices of the voice. It's just really, really nice.
What have you learned in school that you can use in the rest of your life?
I mean, there's definitely talking to people. I'm not much of a talker, but it has taught me to talk to people, how to talk to people. But yeah. What about you?
Lots of things I can't choose the one.
But I mean, the things that I would probably use in life are not the things I learn in class. It's what happens outside of the classroom, like in lunch times.
So what do you do in your break times?
Yeah, I spend most of my time at school in the music suite. That's me.
Yeah.
So like at morning tea, at interval, I'm probably with the boys playing handball. But other than that, lunchtimes, most of the time I'm in the music suite. Like on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're at choir, Momentum.
Yeah.
Right. After school, we have choir Wednesdays. But on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I have band rehearsal. So yeah, I hope that we can keep it going this year. Yeah, probably go to Rockquest.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, we just gotta push through.
How has Boys High changed you?
Boys High has made me stronger, really. Not physically, but like mentally. And I think that's good. What about you? How has it changed you?
Just trying new things.
Try these things, yeah.
Do you want to ask the living life questions?
Yeah, okay. What inspired you to write it?
Don't really know.
Yeah.
Just thoughts in my head.
Yeah, living life. Can you share the story or message behind the lyrics?
Just telling people to live life.
Yeah.
And live the fullest.
Yeah, that's true. Well, how would you describe the mood or feeling of the song?
Happy.
Yeah. Anything else? Okay. What elements or themes did you focus on while creating the music for Living Life?
Don't actually know.
Oh,
But I'll tell you a fun fact though.
what?
So I've recently just went on a camp.
Yeah.
And I ended up telling them about my music. And on the last day, since every day we had a wake-up call, we had music.
Yeah.
And then on the last day, I woke up to Living Life playing.
That's nice. Yeah. I remember that happening in production when the lights went off. Everyone was singing Living Life. I was really surprised that everyone knew the lyrics.
Yeah.
You remember that? Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
So how did you make it?
Well, yeah, like I said, I made that on a Chromebook, on BandLab. I wasn't, if you remember, there was original, like another version of it. When I had,
It was using your first beat.
Yeah, so my first, I was making hip hop beats before that, right? And I was sampling on BandLab. And I made like an album with just 5 songs. It's not really like an album, but it's on Spotify if you want to check out. And I'll try to plug it. But after I was just feeling like I should promote it, to my friends. So yeah, I just made stories on Instagram, made posts on Instagram, and made stories on Snapchat. And you DM me on Snapchat, right?
Yeah.
And then I joked, it's not for free. And then I said, it is. And then, I'll let you use it. But I did not realize you were going to sing over it. Not realize that. But, yeah, I thought you were going to do like a montage with that in the background. But, yeah. But, yeah, it was basically, it's the same recording, kind of. I don't know. Is that the same recording? For Living Life? For the first beat and the final?
I didn't have the first recording.
Yeah, it was very similar to the first recording, but I got really I wasn't really happy with the end result. So I was like, you gotta take it down. And I felt bad that I said that, so I was like, I'll make you like a beat that fits your lyrics and your vibe. But yeah, I was really feeling like a Christian contemporary music vibe, So I was like, what am I gonna do? I go to church every Sunday, but I never like really focused on the sound. But yeah, I was really confused. So you can hear how confused I was. And also the drums, I gotta talk about the drums. They were a mess, I understand. I just didn't get to quantize them, which is basically putting them on beat, on grid. Because I was in a period of time where I was listening to this fellow called Jay Dilla. He's a producer, he makes music, and his drums are sometimes a little wonky. They're not always on time. And I was really inspired by that. I really liked the groove. So I thought, what if I try this? Try and make the drums a bit wonky. But I didn't realize the song was really slow. Because Living Life, it's actually a slow tempo. And like slight adjustments in time can mean a lot. I just didn't put that into consideration. I didn't consider that. So yeah, that's why the drums are wonky. I apologize.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have fixed it, but yeah, I remember coming back to school. Mr. Buick talked to me. He was like, "Hey man, do you know what quantization is?" And that really hurt me. I was like, "Come on, Mister." And we had a
Didn't he
chat.
listen to it?
Yeah, we had a chat about living life. Yeah.
What did he say?
He asked if I was okay, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I should have taken more time, because I made that song pretty quickly. I finished that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I produced it in like under a day. Yeah, it was pretty easy, but I should have definitely put some more time into it, making it a masterpiece, because it's definitely not my best works. Yeah. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's hard to believe it's been a year now.
Yeah,
since it's been out.
Yeah, it's been a year. It's been a year. Oh,
Time flies by.
yeah, it does. Time flies by in the yellow and green here. Yeah. Living life. I did make a remix trying to redeem myself. So, yeah, if you want to check that out, I think it's on Jacob's. It's on your profile.
I got a request someone puts to an acoustic version of Living Life.
We can do that, yeah. But it's just, my microphone's really crappy. I really want a SM57. But yeah, I got the same microphone that came with the audio interface. A Presonus M7. Yeah. It's a condenser.
Yeah.
So if I had a better microphone, or I could probably do like a version on guitar, electric guitar. Yeah. I can probably use a effect to make it sound like a acoustic. Yeah.
So what made you interested in what you're doing?
What I'm doing, music. I think it started out picking up the guitar when I was probably 6 or 7. At that time, I was really into Ed Sheeran, and I really wanted to play guitar like him, to possibly, get the girls, No, it was primary school, and we just, just really want to show off. Well, I didn't know guitar at that time, but it turned out, my motivation was to really be impressive. And then it just turned into having a love for the guitar. I just forgot about that. I just loved playing the guitar. I don't have a specific, timetable of when I should practice. I just pick up the guitar when I can, just play it. Same with the drums. I picked up the drums in year 8. When I was in year 8 in Boys High. And it's been fun, yeah. And then I also picked up saxophone in year 7. That was my dad's choice. My dad played trumpet, and he really wanted to play saxophone, so he bought me a saxophone, which was cool of him. And yeah, with all these instruments, I've learned more about the genre they're more prominent in. Like with guitar, I got into rock. With saxophone, I got into jazz. I never thought I'd listen to jazz, but it's amazing. It's a different world. Yeah. But through all of that, like I said, in year 9, my parents got me a lot of gear, and that's when I just really took off, and I started getting into more electronic stuff, and just started making hip-hop, trap beats, drill beats. I don't usually make drill, but yeah, I just started exploring this world. Great.
Do you enjoy what you're doing?
I do. Yeah. Did you skip a question for that?
Yeah, do you consider yourself as an introvert or an extrovert?
Yeah, definitely an introvert. Yeah. I definitely saw myself as an introvert at production too. I just couldn't talk to people. Yeah. But, I mean, if there was music, probably, I can get myself dancing and grooving. But I'm definitely an introvert. What about you?
I don't really know what the words mean, actually. What kind of person do you think you are?
I try to do good. I try to think of other people, try to be aware of other people and just make sure they're having a good time too. I'm not trying to always be a bad person. I'm really aware of that because, that's how I was raised. I was raised in India, and we were told to not make other people bad, and just the small things, we have to fix that. The small things that many people don't even realize, we have to fix that. Yeah. And, like I said, I'm an introvert. I just don't talk to people a lot. But when I do, when I'm with people that I like and that I'm comfortable with, I'm just really able to just be myself. Yeah.
like I would like to say I'm a nice guy, but I don't know. I only know if other people tell me. And yeah, I mean, what about you? Do you think what kind of person do you think you are?
Like you, kinda.
Good.
Like what you just did.
Good. Yeah. I mean, I know I'm not perfect, but I definitely try to
No
live
one's
a life.
perfect.
Yeah, no one's perfect, but I definitely try to live a life where it's, other people can see me well. Yeah. Sometimes you just have to do you, and that can be difficult.
What makes you smile?
What makes me smile? Music can make me smile. Yeah, definitely. When people like Bob Marley, one of his songs, "Could You Be Loved," like the first 10 seconds of it, it just instant smile on your face. I love that feeling. And definitely other people too. Other people can make you smile. And just the things that happen in the world, good things, wholesome things. And it's good to show love to each other and just smile to everyone that you see. Great, because it's a good feeling. Like when you're a toddler, when you start waving at people and they wave back at you, it's a cool feeling. Same with the smile. You smile at people while they walk by you, they smile back. It's a great feeling. It's just showing love. It's great. It's something that people underestimate, underrate. It's a underrated thing. You just gotta smile. Smiling is great. But the thing is, right, you can't be smiling all the time because it can hurt you. Like I've experienced that. Don't try to hurt yourself by smiling. It happens. Just do you, right? Smile at when you think it's the right time to smile. Yeah. What about you? What makes you smile?
Hanging out with friends.
Yeah, that's nice.
What makes you different from others?
I was probably that my culture, right? Because I'm Indian, and like being in a place that's not full of Indians, and that makes me different. And I'm just like, I was raised differently to other people, and that makes me different from other people. Like a bit more quiet. And I was taught to not be a bad person to other people, like not try to make other people feel bad. And I still do make those mistakes. And I'm disciplined. But not always. So yeah, I feel like discipline. I'm not saying I'm disciplined, but I had a bit of discipline when I was younger, and I just held on to that. But yeah, so far in my life, it's just fading away. And it's actually a bad thing, I really need discipline in your life, And yeah, it's really an important thing. What about you? What makes you different from others?
Just being myself.
Yeah.
That's really it.
Yeah. You just gotta be yourself, because everyone's different. Embrace your differences.
What type of music do you usually listen to?
I haven't listened to a lot of music recently, but if I check my Spotify right now, okay, I got Tame Impala. You heard of Tame Impala?
Huh?
Tame Impala?
No.
Yeah, well, I just love his music. I really like his psychedelic sound. I'm really into that psychedelic sound. Really like that. Before that, I listened to Kendrick Lamar, his latest album. After that, artist called Skin Shape. He's cool. He's got that nice chill sound. Bob Marley and the Wailers. Yeah, I really like that reggae sound. Keeps you up. Gets you up and moving. Really in your feels. I really like their songs. Really nice. Good vibes. That's the thing. Good vibes. I listened to some of the Beatles. My mate Aiden, I actually talked to him. He actually told me to listen to it. But yeah, they're pretty cool. What else? Ocean Alley, Mac DeMarco, a bit of Kiwi Barbecue, like a playlist. That's basically just NZ reggae. Yeah. A bit of Jay Dilla also. And this fellow called Ravi Shankar. Ravi Shankar.
Right.
Yeah, he's he worked with the Beatles a little bit, but yeah, he's the main guy to check out if you want to listen to like classical Indian music, Indian classical music. It's really cool. I really like that sound, it really feels like home.
because that's where I'm from. Yeah.
What instruments do you play?
I play the guitar. That's the first instrument I picked up. I picked up the acoustic, and then when I was probably 9 or 8, my parents got me a Fender Stratocaster, which is an electric guitar. It was a fake one, but it still worked. It still did the job. I wasn't recording anything at that time, because I was still learning. But yeah, after that, the next instrument that my parents got me was a saxophone. This was in year 7, because I took saxophone lessons. I took music lessons, and yeah. But I don't play that as often as guitar and drums. Right, yeah.
Okay.
But, because it's in this case, and I have to always, when I have to play it, I have to always, open it up and try to get it off and, assemble it together, which is, to me, it's, I don't know, I'm just lazy, but yeah. And yeah, but in year 8, I met Aiden, he also taught me some drum beats in year 7, and then in year 8, I picked up drums, I tried music lessons, and my parents got me a drum set, so that was really cool. I got it at the end of year 8. Yeah, I'm really grateful for those things, because they have helped me to be creative and just let my ideas just flow through, and then, it's just, I learned drums just to learn the rhythm of music. Guitar and saxophone are all melody, but drums is all about rhythm. And you gotta love rhythm. I feel like sometimes rhythm is more important than melody. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, and you're right, drums.
So can you tell me more about the band?
Yeah, in the band. So yeah, in year 7, the band that I was talking about at the start of this podcast, I was in a band called Bonafide. It's Latin for good faith. Yeah, I had my boy Aiden in there. He was a drummer. We had Josh Bala Richardson. He was the bass player. And yeah, they were the first people to actually, they made the band first, because they were just exploring Boys High. I was probably sick. I wasn't there at school probably, but yeah, they were exploring Boys High and they found the music suite. And then when I came back to school, they told me about the music suite, and I was really interested. They told me cool stuff about it. So they invited me, and I was in the band. I checked out. I auditioned, but yeah, I wasn't really auditioning. It was just more of a jam session. But it was the year 7 band was a mess, a big old mess, because we thought we could invite people, we can let people join, and then after that we had to kick out people. I mean, you remember, Jacob? It was a mess. It was a big mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you also have Fabian in there, didn't you?
Yeah, that was a mistake. Yeah. Sister. Yeah.
What was he doing anyway?
Nothing. He was just there. But it was just me and Aiden that really were committed just to have a good jam session, because I don't think we were going to get anywhere with that band. I just really wanted to play guitar with everyone. I mean, through that band, that's how I, got to play with other people. That's the first time I played with other people, play with the drummer. So yeah, it was a good experience having that first. Well, yeah. After that band, I was in 2 bands during year 9 and 10. There wasn't a band in year 8 because of COVID. But yeah, in year 9 and 10, wasn't really much happening. Nothing happened really, but I was just apparently in 2 bands. But in year 11, Mr. Buick organized a time where we all the musicians meet, and he made 2 bands, a senior band and a junior band, and I was in the senior band because we're in the year 11. But yeah, the senior band last year was it was really good. We were really close to finishing a song. That doesn't sound like much, but yeah, it was a lot for me, because I never was able to make music like a song. I'm really bad at arranging things, and you could probably tell with Living Life. But yeah, it was that band. We don't really have a name for it, but it's just called the senior band. It's not actually the name, but it's what we are. And in that band, I'm the lead guitarist. We got Sam. I forgot his last name, but yeah, he's a year 12. I mean, now he would be a year 13. He was a bass player, but he can be anyone in that band, because he plays bass, he plays guitar, and he plays drums. He's a really good drummer. really good. So I'm really happy that we have him in our team because he's got brains for music, so that's good. We also have Rory Coe, drummer. We also have Morgan Coe. They're both brothers. Morgan Coe's also a guitarist. He's a rhythm guitarist, but yeah, we're all rhythm guitarists, really. Well, yeah, I mean that band's.
Who's your vocalist?
Vocalist. It might be Sam and me, kind of like the Beatles, you know, John Lennon and Paul McCartney. So yeah, it might be. I'll just say it's Sam. Sam's been singing most of the time. I haven't been singing, but I do get ideas, and I would like to sing. I would like to sing, even though I'm not a good singer. I would like to improve and help the band like that. But yeah.
This is the last question. Should we make more songs?
I'm gonna ask you this question. Should we make more songs?
It will be fun to do another beat together, and
yeah, I really liked how everyone at production was singing like a live. I thought that was crack off. Yeah,
we'll try and make this next one the best one possible.
Yeah, we'll try, but yeah, it's all through time. We need the time. We can't just instantly make a song like that because it's gonna be garbage, and I don't want that to happen. You know, I've already rubbed my name. I don't want to be making it worse. Yeah.
Well, thanks for answering my questions.
All good, bro. All good.
And happy birthday to Living Life.
Oh, man. Bro, when was this?
Living Life's 1 year old.
When was the date? Is it today?
February 10th.
10th. Yeah.
5:01 a.m.
Yeah, it's been a while. But yeah, it's funny because I get people at school just come up to me and they just talk to me like they ask me like, "Oh, the guy who made that beat?" And I have to describe it. I have to say, yeah. But yeah, I also have teachers come up to me and they ask me like, "Oh, did you make that?" I have to also say, yeah. But yeah, it's just it was a mess, really. My music career is all a mess. It's not much of a career. It's just a hobby, and it's my main hobby. I don't really have other hobbies. But yeah, music, living life, it's all what I do. Yeah.
Well, it feels nice when I get out of town. No one will know me from another town.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Right, that should be it now.
Yeah. Okay. See you, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you for tuning in to this month's episode of The Wilkie Show. Before you sign off, make sure to follow me on the platform you're using to listen. I look forward to catching up with you again next month.